Hey everybody, one of the last war battle report. We're back with the Ragged Bones. After they have attempted to silence the guns, they at least spooked them and scared them off, so the local area is not being shelled as badly anymore. They ventured forth into the old tank factory and found at least a couple parts, and the rumors that they were trying to escape the location have gotten back to a, I would say, slightly malefic cult that is in the trench works, who are now hellbent on exacting, I don't know, some kind of toll from them as they are disturbing whatever the natural order is in this unnatural hellscape that is the last war's trench location. So there is going to be a bunch of sort of zealots, basically, that we are defending ourselves and or hunting down at the behest of the powers of the local area. So we'll show you the table, show you the mission, we'll get this underway. Here's the current state of the unit as they make their way through the trench works. We of course have Redacted, who I again forgot to see if he lost anything last game. On a 3-4, he's fine. He rolls a 4 again, so he's fine. He didn't lose his pistol or his hard leathers or his trench coat, like just leaves his trench coat somewhere. We have Air Mechanic 80, who has reloaded his flamethrower now. He went and got some more fuel there from the old air base. And also acquired a grenade. He used his Molotov last game to no effect. We have Putnik Red with his auto rifle, which was apparently just firing like dummy rounds last game. So we've reloaded it in the hopes that it'll actually start firing again properly. And then we have our 2 brawlers. We have Rolfo the Wounded with his trench flail. And we have Cavill the Lead Slinger with his broken old rifle that he hits people with. And then we have Tannenberg the Pony, who almost got killed by a vampire last game. He is he's doing better, but he is still I'd say the back upon which this whole thing rests, as he has defended all the shooters basically from being mauled by bad guys. For the 8th adventure, there's only a thin red line between the sane and the mad. The zealots of war worship the very thing that brought us to ruin, the war and all of its manifestations. They stockpile weapons and ammunition and treat them like holy relics. Their stockpiles are likely a good source of tank components, and the quartermaster wants them dead because hoarders are bad for business. So the goal is to kill the zealots and search their supplies. The reward for each zealot killed the quartermaster will pay us 20 resources. So we take it and play. So we're playing solo. So set up his place 3 shrines. And spawn a zealot next to each one, and then 2 zealots spawn on rounds 3. As opposed to 5. So 2 additional zealots will arrive on round 3. There's a 3-inch deployment line. On either side, we'll use one of them. So I've deployed 3 objectives. There's a weird standing stone with Black Phillip hanging out next to it. He's our goat man. And then we have I guess a terrified nurse who's being held hostage by the zealots, and then a little shrine over here as well. Shrines is an action. A model within one of each shrine can search for an item. Instead of a normal roll for looting, roll a d6. On a 1, a random tank component. On a 2, a random weapon. On a 3, random ammo. On a 4, 6-pounder ammo. On a 5, an artifact. And on a 6, the shrine's trapped and explodes, taking d6 damage. So you can keep looting them as much as you want, and we have 6 turns. So when the players arrive, the zealots are kneeling to pray in front of the piles of broken weaponry, ammunition, and relics of the last war, muttering apocalyptic devotions to the debris. 8 hit points. They don't ever fail morale. They have trench clubs for d6 damage. They have armor 2. They're immune to gas and smoke because they're gas masks. And if a model's down by a zealot, the zealot immediately steals a random weapon from that model and adds it to the shrine if a shrine's within 6 inches. If no shrine's within 6, they move an inch away from the down model and begin a new shrine of items, placing the item on the ground. They're obsessed with collecting all this stuff. All right, so let's see what our battlefield condition is going to be. It's a 7. Artillery! Oh good, they're back. At the end of each round, roll a d10. On a roll of 1, every model makes an agility test or takes d4 damage from artillery fire. The revenge begins! This is what we were lured in for. And so we're deployed. Putnik's over here hanging out with Rolfo, and then we have Air Mechanic 80 and Cavill, and then Tannenberg hanging out with Redacted, as he is, not to be trusted with damn near anything. Turn 1 of 6, let's begin our movement. We're going to start with good old Air Mechanic 80, as he can go fast. He's agility +2, he can go 7, so 6 and then 1 inch. We'll cross the duck boards. And then we're just going to get into cover, hanging out back here. Too far away because we need the protection of Cavill the Lead Slinger. He can walk a grand total of 5. So he'll make it to there with the first half, and then next to Air Mechanic 80 with the second move. I can go 6, but he wants to hide a little bit because he doesn't want to be too close, so he's going to go back to here. And then maybe we'll just take a shot. So we can walk a grand total of 5 with the boss. He'll walk over to there, and then he will attempt a shot. Pistol, trying to shoot this zealot. This green is going to be good guys, red will be bad guys, so it's going to be on a presence test. We need a 12. He has a presence of +3, so he needs a 9. Bang! Crits? Mine doesn't crit, he hits. It would have been a crit in infinity. So he's got 5 shots left, d6 damage. Now these zealots are armor 2. So he doesn't only has 1. But they have 7 remaining because they have 8 hit points each. Now he's Deputnik, who will walk forward. He can go agility +2, so 7, but he's just going to go step into cover over here and then fire his auto rifle. His auto rifle is 2 shots using his presence of +3. He's -3 for his gas mask, though, that he has to wear because of his flatchophobia. So he's on 0s here, and that guy is in the open, so he needs to roll 12 on either of these. He gets it, barely. Go fire 2. It does D8 damage with armor 2. That's a 7. So that's going to be 5 damage total. Takes him down to 3. And that means we can move forward with Cavill and his Trench Club. He can go 5. He's going to walk over here next to his friend. And he's going to attempt to also shoot that guy. Is he within 6? He is, which means his SMG, he's also a terrible shot. He's presence -2, -3 for his gas mask, -5 overall. So that guy's going to get hit on 17. SMG's auto fire 2 at that range, so he gets to roll 2 dice and pick the highest. Nice, still misses. Leaves him with 5 shots with his SMG. 4 shots with the auto rifle. That's everybody having gone. So it's bad guy turn 1. So starting to move. This bad guy over here is going to go 8, which should get him to the nearest, which is going to be Rolfo. That's a 6 and 2 inches. Yep, so he's going to come charging in and fight him. He is needing a 12 to hit him with his Trench Club. He sure does. D6 damage. 6 damage, okay. So he is at -3. He's armor 3. So Rolfo will take 3 damage, so that's going to be 7 remaining of his 10 hit points. Wasn't quite a crit, so he doesn't have to make a morale test, but he can hit back. He's strength +3, so he's going to be hitting at +3, -3, and that means he will need a 12. Oh, he misses. All right, the next of the Zealots is going to go 5. Now he can just clear these because they're only 1-inch drops. So he can just walk straight towards Air Mechanic 80, going here. And the last one, he's going to go 8. Now it's going to cost him 4 to jump this 2 inches because he has to climb, he has to scramble. And then he'll get to go 4 more. So that's going to be almost there. That's 3. Well, let's just measure the 4. 4 inches. Yeah, he doesn't quite make it to Cavill. Round 1, we're into round 2. Let's see if the artillery lands. On a 1, does it land? It does not. Action phase round 2. The shrines are clear, but on round 3, more will arrive. So I think we start with Rolfo. He has that sweet, whatchamacallit, rusted rifle he can hit this guy with. So let's see if he takes the swing. He does with a 16. He's +3, so he needed a 9. It's D8 damage. He only has 1. So I think we'll use our reroll on this and see if we can do more damage. 6. That's going to be -2, so that's going to be 5 damage. Drops him down to 2. Air Mechanic 80 is going to light up that flamethrower. So he's -3 to hit the guy in melee, which means his toughness of +2 turns into a -1 overall, so he needs a 13 to hit. Misses. And then it'll be a 12 +2 is a 10 to hit the other guy, which he can attack everyone last side. So he does on a D6 damage, does no damage. I think we turn that to max damage, which means it'll be 4 damage overall, taking him down to 4. And then does he light on fire? Toughness test, or he will be lit on fire. And he fails it, so he is now blazing. He was blazing, it was amazing. His lungs are black and shriveled up like a raisin. Expect a Far Side reference, did you? All right, so we're back over here. I think we're gonna start auto-firing with old Putnik Red. He is basically in the open. So he's gonna be shooting at +3, no, +2. No, he's present +3, so it's gonna be +3. That's on a 9 on 2 dice, pick the highest. Oh, but -3. Doesn't matter, he crits. Damage, he's only armor 2, so this guy gets exploded. We can get looting. So we're gonna go 5 straight ahead. And then it's 1 and 4, and we'll be on the shrine. And then it's time for the boss man to move. He's gonna head 5 up to, no, he's the agility, no, he's agility 0, yeah. So he's 5, and then 5 again. And he won't quite be at this thing, but he'll be close. And then Tannenberg will do much the same thing, going 5 to here. 6 rather, and then he'll come next to the boss. It's monster in time, so first things first, it will be a toughness test, or he'll take a point of damage. He passes this time around, so this goes out. And he'll make his move. Oh, we start with the guys in melee. So the one in melee will attack. It needs a 12 to hit, and doesn't land it this time around, so now he'll get to attack back with his rusted rifle, and he needs a +3, -3, so a 12 as well, and missed. He gets to move. He's coming after Air Mechanic 80, who's the closest. And rolls a 3, so he just gets to the edge here. That is the activations for those guys. So We're on to turn 3, which means at the beginning of the monster phase, 2 more will arrive at random table edges. The round, artillery fire on a 1. Nope, that's a 7. All right, so action phase. We will start with this fella. On a 6, this thing explodes. Otherwise, it's just a random item. A 4. And some 6-pounder ammo. The boss will take a step over and also search. Doesn't require the normal looting rules. It's just a pile of stuff to go through. What does he find? A 5. He finds an artifact. The 12 artifacts. Which one do we find? Number 8. The Assassin's Pistol. It's a pistol, but always deals max damage. Oh, that's so cool. Give it to you so badly, but you suck so bad at losing things. Let's be honest, we're giving it to him because, of course, we are. And then I think we start going with everybody else. So let's go with you. You're going to bash this guy at +3, so you need a 9. You land it, and it's D8 damage. 3 minus 2 is 1, so only 1. Down to 1, and then he hits you back on a 15. Nope. Second flamethrower shot, -3, so he's +2, he needs a 13. Max damage, just burns him alive. And then into this guy down here on the ground. Is everybody within 6? Is a 6, it'll miss. So I think we go over here to Putnik Red. He can walk 7 because he's so fast. So he's gonna go 6 and then 1 down to here. And then take a shot at the Zealot. Although he's got cover this time around. So he's going to be on 15s because it's -3. +3 for his presence. But then -3 again for cover. 2 dice because auto fire looking for 15s. Sure, I'll take the crit. Just kill him. 2 shots left on the auto rifle, but we have cleared the decks, man. Okay, well, sick. I guess it's just Tannenberg left, really. And he's going to head over here and just party with the boss to protect him. All right, so start of the creature phase, turn 3. We got 2 more of these zealots showing up. So the first one, clockwise from the top, 3. So 1, 2, 3. It's going to show up back here and be like, what have you done to all my friends? Why have you killed everyone? Just because we were worshiping weapons. And then the next one, on 1. So back here near the wrecked outpost. Now, first ones are going to move. So this one is going to go 5 and just run towards us being like, you maniacs! And then the other one, which is frighteningly near the boss, is going to go directly into him and beat him in the face with a club. 12! No, I crit him for 6 damage. He has to make a morale check. Or wait, what am I doing? Morale checks are on D6. No, he fails. 3 damage of his 9 HP, so he's got 6 left, and he's going to flee every turn. For artillery... Nope, close though. That's round 4. We're going to carry 1 more item at top of 4, so we're going to just check again and hope this thing doesn't explode. It doesn't. What do we find on a 3? On a 3 we find... random ammo. Ammo is an 8 auto rifle round. Sweet! We can refill our auto rifle after this. It's the last one that we're going to be able to pick up with him. Oh, ammo doesn't take up slots, so he can keep searching. Perfect! Wait, I'm lying, it does. He has a weapon. He doesn't have the weapon that it goes into, so it does take up slots, so he has to carry it. So he's all done. Well, let's see if we can pass our morale with the boss, or he's gonna try and break off. He does, so he rallies, but he's gonna try and break off anyway on a 12. He fails. He'll try again, because he doesn't want to die. He does this time. So he's gonna move away next to Tannenberg, and not get to fire his pistol this turn. It's auto rifle o'clock, so we're gonna move 2 to the edge, and then we can move 7 total, so it takes us 4 to get up top. And then we'll go 1 to get into cover. Putnik's gonna blast that guy. So he is in cover behind that shrine, meaning that he will get a -3 to hit. So it's gonna be a 15 overall. Presence test, -3 for the gas mask, -3 for cover. So 15, 2 dice pick the highest. He crits him again. That's 6 damage, the guy's got 2 left. Just blasting. He had a rough time last game, so I'm glad he's actually doing something this time around. And we won't make it there in melee, but we can make it there with a pipe shotgun. So we're just gonna walk over with Cavill. That's Rilfo, and he's going to blast this guy with the pipe shotgun in the open. So he's +2. The gas mask makes him -3, though, so it's a 13 overall. So let's see if he lands it. He does. It's D8 damage. He blasts him for 2, and that kills him. That's one of the last zealots. Mechanic 80 has no strength to carry anything or search, so he's just going to, I think, get the hell away from the zealot who's going to kill him. Or we could shoot him. No, we're gonna get the hell away from that guy. He's too dangerous. We're gonna go 7, so we're just gonna walk straight down to here, just in the middle of everybody, and then hide in the middle. Be like, I'm a lover, not a fighter. So it's just this remaining zealot chasing us down. He goes 11. Oh my god. So he goes 6 and 5. He runs right into Rolfo from behind. Does he club him like a seal? 12 to hit. He hits him for D6 damage. Minus 3. 3. Oh, he's only got 4 left. Max damaged him. It's down to 4. They haven't downed anybody to steal their weapons yet, at least. The assassin's pistol is why they're mad now. Though, plus 3, minus 3, so just on a 12. And he hits him. It's D8 damage with that rusted rifle. Does 6, minus 2 is 4, so that guy's got 4 left. All right, end of round 4. Any artillery strike land? No, so close though. It's creeping. It's creeping up on us. Round 5, there's 1 zealot left, and we still haven't even searched this thing. Let's go with the boss. He does have the strength, barely, to pick something else. He's going to walk back over here. He's strength minus 1, and he's got, his trench coat doesn't take up anything, so his hard leather, his pistol, and the assassin's pistol are 3 of his 4 slots. Let's see what he finds. Don't blow it up. Nope, he does another relic. Oh my god, this thing was full of relics. I mean, of course it was. It's the most ominous of them. 12. 12. We have that one, because we have the blessed coin of Nurse Nightshade. We have to roll it again. There's only 1. A 7. A white poppy. Bear is ignored by all hostile creatures. If the bear makes an attack against the hostile, then it shrivels and dies. So it's someone who's just totally ignored. We're going to put that on Tannenberg. Now we're carrying on the boss, though. He can put it on later. So then I think we just try and break off with you. So we're going to make an agility test. He's agility 0. So does he get away? Yep. So he's going to back up. And he'll fire his pipe shotgun. This thing's horribly dangerous because it explodes on a 1 to 3. He hits, though, on a 10 because he was plus 2 for his strength test. And it's D8 damage. 7 minus 2 is 5. He just blasts him and kills him. Putnik can go. He'll take a walk over here. I don't think he has the room to carry anything else because he has a gas mask, auto rifle, boiled leather, and a bayonet, which is 4. Oh, you can find 1 more. So he'll make 1 roll. Okay, guys, let's not blow anything up here. And he detonates it for D4 damage. Of course he does. So both these guys get injured. He takes 1, and Putnik takes 0 because he's minus 3, and this thing's gone. That was appropriate. We blew that up. Round 6, there's no bad guys left. And in solo, you don't spawn 2 more in round 5. So we are just doing cleanup here. Artillery arrive finally? It does not. So there's 1 more artillery possibility on round 6. The boss can't carry anything else. You could head over to here. So going 5 and then 5 again. Putnik could go 7, but won't be in range to pick anything up. You could go 10, won't be in range to pick anything up. And that's going to be game. So we arrive. No, just threatens us menacingly. So thankfully no death saves or injury rolls to make. We can put the white poppy on Tannenberg and then gain some XP. So we killed 5 hostiles for 5. We collected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of loot. So that's 10. We survived for 11. And that's it. Improve the strength on Rolfo to plus 3 so that he's better with his rusty rifle as opposed to just plus 2. Or sorry, no, to Caval's actually to plus 3, so he's not just plus 2. So they're both strength plus 3 now. And then I think for our second level up, we're actually going to reroll the flaw on Putnik. We can get rid of that flatchophobia. So what do we get for a flaw now? 10. Clumsy. They drop their weapons if they roll 3 or less on any combat test. That's perfect. Any tank parts. All we found was some 6-pound ammo. And that was the only real tank-related thing we found from the Zealots. We did find an artifact, which is amazing. So the Zealots turn to you, faces covered with broken gas masks, and you just mutter, I look at the boy dying, I don't feel nothing, I don't care about nothing anymore. The minds of these beings have been lost to this place. So we get our random builds from our bunker now when we go back, and then we can also go to the quartermaster and buy some stuff. So we got 20 for each Zealot kill, which is 100. We need to rebuy all of our ammo except the auto rifle ammo. So that's going to be, it's normally 8. It'll be minus 3 from that, so it'll be 5. Take a random tank part because of our tank engineer. On a 6, we get an engine. Sweet. We get a random grenade, which we'll just have this. So it's going to be a 2. Random weapon, which is 2d10. That is a 61. Makeshift weapon, and then we get it's a d10 for the grenades. 4, so 1, 2, so we get a smoke grenade. I'm buying a helmet for Putnik to replace his gas mask with. He doesn't have to wear it anymore, and that's going to be fantastic. That'll cost me 5, so I'll get 90 added to my overall pool. The question is, does Redacted lose the assassin's pistol immediately? 2, he might! Alright, so he's got 4 things. He's got a heavy trench coat, a pistol, hard leather, and the assassin's pistol. So it's a d4. If I roll a 4, I immediately lose the assassin's pistol. I roll a 1. So he loses his heavy trench coat and has to buy it again. Boss has a 12 credit tax this game. So there we go, at the end of the mission, managing to just lose his coat. Redacted has held on to the assassin's pistol for at least one game. So after this mission, we're still trying to find enough parts to build this tank and get out of the fog. So we go a bit deeper to the edge of the periphery, where there are swarms of vermin everywhere, as well as sentient living gas clouds of toxic gas that are trapping us in this location. So we'll see for that one next. Until then, I'm Ash. Happy gaming. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that video. There are tons of other games already recorded for you to watch. Click over to my channel page if you haven't already, and have a look through the dozens of playlists full of videos. I guarantee you'll discover a game you haven't seen played before. I put out new videos 7 days a week, and every day is themed to a different genre as I continue to explore the wider world of gaming. Of course, none of that's possible without you, the viewer, so click a like and subscribe if you'd like to stay on top of what's happening here daily. My 2 kids and I are massively grateful to be able to have the flexibility of this job so I can always maximize my time with them. If you want to support me continuing to put out this content, it's only possible because of my amazing backers on Patreon who support the studio, equipment, and model cost, as well as being how I make the bulk of my living. You can also help out by buying a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, a measuring gauge or widget from Desperate Designs, or buying one of my games and supplements like Last Days, Gamma Wolves, and Blaster. As a way of showing my appreciation, patrons get early access to new games and supplements that I write throughout the course of the year. Huge thanks for watching, it really does help out, and happy gaming.